Hello, I'm Cyberax with Outlandishly Crafted, and today we're gonna be talking about No Man's Sky mods. So let's jump right into it and just see some of this fancy stuff we've got going on. Look at this, we've got the Enterprise D. Oh yeah, look at that. We also have this fancy trade station. Look at this trade post. I made this stuff with some of the added things you can add. Look at this. You can put in NPCs and trade with them at your own base. You could make your own base. You could make a city. You could make whatever you want. And let me show you how much stuff you have to do it. Watch this. You got all this stuff to make it. Look at all this. Look at all this. Okay, you got all this one. Look at that. You can even put some dinos in. And then you got this one. All of this one. Oh my. Look at all that stuff. You can't even see them going so fast. Now look at this one. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff. Oh, there's some NPCs. Look at all those NPCs. You could put them in your freighter. You could put them in the middle of nowhere. You could put them in the ocean. It's all up to you where you put them. Look at that. Unify small repositories. Look at all of these colors, lights, signs, letters. Oh, and then another page, whole nother page. Look, we could put a ship down. You want the Normandy on the ground landed? You want all this fun stuff? Look at all this stuff. It's like a No Man's Skies you never paid before. You never played this before. It's so good. Now watch this. It's like magic. We're going to hit the right button again, and it's going to go to another list of stuff. Now, here it gets real dirty. We hit it again. It goes to another list of stuff. It just keeps going. Look at all this stuff you've got to build with. You never even dreamed of all this stuff. Now, you might be thinking that we went all the way around and we're at the beginning again, but we're not at the beginning again. This is a whole nother set of stuff. There's actually more pages than they can show up at the bar at the top, so they go across twice. So if you keep checking, you can see all of this stuff. Oh, there it went. Now we're at the beginning. So you go through look at all of that fancy stuff you can use beyond your wildest dreams. You never even dreamed of the city you could build with all of these mod parts. Now, the people visiting your city should have the same mods on so they can see what you see. Otherwise, they're not going to see all these people and all this fancy stuff here if they don't have the mods too. That's kind of how the whole game and development world works. So you've got this fancy trade base. It's so sick. Oh, yeah. You got all this stuff. And this is just the beginning. I mean, do you want to have an NPC pet? I bet if we just drop down here and we look around for long enough, we're going to find us an NPC just wandering around here on the ground, and we can ride them. We can be their friend, and they can be our pet, and we can take them to other places. We can breed them. We can get egg out of them. We do a whole bunch of things, and they're just wandering around on the planets like no big deal. Now, I showed you the Enterprise, and you might be thinking, well, that's pretty fancy to have the Enterprise, but I don't really want the Enterprise. I want, a Halo dropship, or I want Serenity, or I want, I don't know what you want, but there are 60, count them, 60 ships that you can get that are custom, beautiful, fancy, well done ships. Just a whole bunch of them. So if you want a bomber, you want a spaceship, you want the shuttle from NASA, you want to be a NASA astronaut, you just gotta go get it. And there's a few different ways to get it, and I might cover that in a different guide. But for this time, I'm just gonna show you. Here's a few of them, and you can get in them and pilot them and shoot them and fly them around just like you normally would. No big deal. Pretty impressive. Now, on top of that, there's also better ships, which adds tons, and I have no idea how many, but you can see one flying in right now. Adds a whole bunch to the procedural ships, so you can see a whole bunch of these. Now you can just go over just like normal to that NPC, and you can buy that ship, and you can do what you want with it. No big deal, and then that's your ship. Let me show you a few other things. Here's a drop pod. I bet you never seen a drop pod like this before. So you push the button opens, and you can put stuff inside. I bet you didn't know that was even possible. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh, that's a cool one. They're just all over. You want the Sentinel police ship to fly around? You can have the Sentinel police ship. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And if there's a ship in real life or you design that isn't in the game you want to put in the game, you can go to the Discord for the modders channel and they'll put it in the game if it's good enough. Yes, they would. They're asking for more models and more ships to put in the game. You could go model your own ship in Blender and then fly it around in No Man's Skies. Holy cow, yes you could. So let's get to how to do this. We're already 7 minutes in and I'm just having too much fun playing this game. So let's jump over to the website, and the website is nexusmods.com. This is the one I like the most. And in here, we've got all these games. So my suggestion is that you get this fancy dancy Vortex app. This integrates in with Nexus Mods, and so all you have to do is you go to your game, whichever game you're going to be modding. You go find a mod you want to get, and then this, watch how easy this is. True Black. Let's get that True Black mod. We come over here. We hit that Vortex button. We hit slow download, and watch this. It's gonna pop up right here and just start downloading, and it's gonna just take care of its stuff for us. We're not even gonna have to do anything else. We just gotta push the button to install it and enable it, and then we're done. It's ready to go in No Man's Skies right now. We can play it right this instant. It just blows your brain hole. And all I gotta do is, if the game crashes or I have a problem, I just uncheck that box to disabled, and it's ready to not work. And we're good to go. So let's talk about the ones I like. So I really like this bridge one, but it's not been updated since that last update that those guys up in the cloud did. And so you can't use this one yet, because if you do, you spawn in your freighter in space, and you're just in space. You're not dying. You're just in space. Sometimes you're in your freighter and you're not on the right plane, so you're like walking at an angle, but you could get out and then you just float around in space like no big deal. It's kind of fun, but it's not quite how the game's designed to be played. So we disabled that one until they get an update. And how we check for updates is we go up here to this guy, we hit check for mod updates. It says how many updates there are, and then a little icon shows up here where you just click it. It takes you back to the website. You re-download your mod, you update your mod, and you're ready to go again. Just that easy. So over here, let's talk about the ones I like. More creatures. Oh yeah, that's your humanoids. You gotta have those humanoids. You gotta be able to have those NPCs on the ground walking around, making it feel like it's a real life world. That's a nice one. I really like this one. This one gives you all of those hundreds and hundreds of structures and decorations and more building items. You want to build a city, here you go. This is the one to do it. Space Whales was working, but it's not been working now, so I've not been using it. I have been using this Better Planet Generation. That's a fun one. That'll make your planets look better. Hobo. Oh, wait, that's the one that you can ride the people, the NPCs. This one's just more creatures, better creatures and stuff. And then you got that trade post. That's the one we saw with that big round trade post. Ships are more. This is the one where it's just random ships. You just get a whole bunch of cool random ships while you're flying around. That's a really nifty one. Long range freighter just lets your freighter go further. You can travel just a little further on those warps, so you not have to put so much gas in that engine. G ships, now that's the good one. That's the one that adds the Enterprise and 60 different ships in there. Oh my goodness, that's the sweet sauce. You got to be doing that one. And then this Astro Bridge makes that bridge look like Star Trek. Lots of windows, chairs, so you could sit and then warp to other places. It feels so much better. It's one of my favorite mods, and I hope it gets updated soon. And then these other ones are ones you can check out and see that I'm just not using right now. If you go back to that website, you know, the Nexus mods, you can just kind of look around all their mods. The thing I like to do is I like to come over here to like the popular 30 days or popular of all time or highest ranked or trending, start at the top and then just kind of see what everybody else is using. Better Planet Generations is right there. You want some darker, deeper space. You don't want that to be all bright and like. You want some HD clouds. I think I kind of want to use that one because the vanilla clouds aren't very good. But this gives you a good idea of how easy it is to do mods. I mean, it's like 3-4 clicks, 1 or 2 clicks when you want to add a new one once it's set up. But that's it. It's that easy, and it makes just so much difference when you can have all of these fancy dancy ships. Let's go over to G ships and see what are the options of ships that they got. Oh, they got the Enterprise. They got the TARDIS. Yeah, they do. Here's a list of all of them. Oh, it's just amazing. You got Serenity. You got an X-Wing. You got the Jedi Interceptors, a TIE Fighter, X-Wing, Enterprise D. We already talked about that one. You got the Defiant. I mean, look at all of these. Swordfish too. You just got, just endless of them. It's just good. It's good. And so you can read this too on how to get the ship once you got it. You got to have a golden vector. The easiest way is to use the save editor. Save file editor, maybe? No, that's not the one we want. I want the Nom Nom. Nom Nom. There it is. Nom Nom is a file save editor, which just allows you to go in and change a few little all the settings, but most of the settings in your file, your save file. So it just helps you make things a little easier when you're trying to change out your custom ships or that type of stuff. So try that one out too. That's another good one. Maybe I'll do another guide on that one someday. But there you go. We've been talking No Man's Skies modding. Let's just jump back over and see all of our stuff. Let's jump into our our Enterprise D, and let's just show off this beautiful beast. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful beast. They're just flying around. Oh, look how much better all this stuff looks. It's just so much better with mods. So if you haven't mod because you're scared of mods, don't be scared of mods. Worst case is maybe your game crashes a few more times, no big deal. Just disable that mod. I would always make a backup of your save file if you got lots of hours in it, just like you would anyways. You should always save up your backup, your backup file. You gotta back up the backup and back up the backup again. And you just keep backing up the backup until you have enough backups to be backed up. So there you go. That's how you do it in No Man's Skies Modded. And if you'd like to mod other games like Minecraft, you check out my channel. My channel has a whole bunch of Minecraft Bedrock mods you can do. You could do anything you want to do in it. It's got guide after guide after guide. So there you go. Thanks for checking out the No Man's Skies mods. I'm CyberAxe with Outlandishly Crafted, and thanks for coming by.